Peter says, going back to the question I asked a few weeks ago about rankings dropping suddenly on one keyword, how can we determine if cannibalization has occurred and what can we do to resolve that if that is the case? Go get Cora Lite from SEO Tool Lab, which is Ted Kubitis' product. He has Cora, Cora. Just search Cora SEO Tool Lab or whatever, and search, and you'll find it. And Cora Lite, if you get that, it's not the full Cora program, but it will. There's the volatility, the SERP volatility tool, which is a great tool for testing for cannibalization. There's also web crawler apps out there. A lot of them, you can probably find them on AppSumo right now, that will integrate with Search Console and then flag potential cannibalization. Also, a lot of rank trackers do that now. A lot of online rank trackers will also flag potential cannibalization. Some of them do, like SERPWatch does it. A number of them will do that. One of them, like I said, that I bought a lifetime deal a long time ago, but it's called SERPWatch. It has, and so there's others out there that do it, guys. It's not just these, but just trying to go to the sales page. Here we go. SERPWatch.io. This also is another one. I don't know what the pricing is now, but it does cannibalization detection and that kind of stuff. So you can go look in Search Console and determine, like, for example, you can use Search Console and go to the search queries report and then use a filter to put in a keyword, and then go to the pages tab and it'll show you the different pages that got impressions for that search query. And so you can determine that way if there's potential cannibalization going on there. So again, what you want to look for is you want to find pages that are similarly titled. If they're too similar, see, that's why when I talk about when you're optimizing top level pages, so pages that you want to drive a lot of traffic to, in a local space, we're generally going to be top level topic term and or Google business category. So whatever the primary kind of keywords are that people search for, and in a city modifier, right? So those top level type pages, I always recommend optimizing with very short SEO titles where you're basically focusing on the top level category or topic term. That's it. But for keyword optimization, that's where blog posts come in, because blog posts can provide keyword optimization for specific keywords that fall within a top level topic or category. That makes sense. But you don't target just the keyword in the SEO title and that's it, like you do with the top level pages. With blog posts or supporting posts that are keyword optimized instead of topic or category optimized, you optimize for the keyword within the blog title, but the blog title is typically going to be more of a traditional blog post style title, right? It's more conversational. It's lengthier, meaning there's more kind of words in it. It's usually kind of describing what the article or the post, the blog post is about, instead of just being a top level topic or category term or keyword. But I'm talking about, again, the way that I optimize is top level pages are optimized for topics or categories, which is a different optimization strategy. But then it's individual keywords that I want to optimize for can be added as supporting posts, but with longer, more conversational style titles, more traditional style blog post titles. And why I bring all of that up is because that's how you prevent cannibalization. Do you understand? If you have several pages or even posts on the site that are targeting the same or variants of a keyword, a variant, right? A variant of a keyword, then that is potential cannibalization, especially if you were targeting a topic or category in a top level page. If that makes sense. That's why you don't want to do that. You can do both. You can do topic and category optimization plus keyword optimization with supporting posts, is the way I just described. That makes sense. So that's how I recommend in our mastermind. I've been teaching this, is to figure out, do topic and category research. And I talk about how to do that as well. Figure out what your top level terms are and then optimize your top level pages for that. But then you can always create categories for those too, that then you can produce or publish supporting content in as posts that are keyword optimized the way I just described, that then have an internal link up to the top level topic page. And by the way, you can link from the top level topic or category page down to that as well. It can be a reciprocal link. I've found that actually helps, not hurts, if that makes sense. So to get back to the question, there's a number of ways that you can determine. You can manually look at it. You can use a web crawling tool, one that I use specifically for audits. It's called, and guys, again, there's dozens of apps that do this. But serpstat.com is what I use for doing audits for my SEO clients and people that purchase my white label clients and people that purchase local SEO audits. I use serpstat to crawl the site and export the page titles in a CSV file. And then I sort by page title, if that makes sense. So it groups similar page titles together. And then I can very quickly see in one glance if there are potentially competing page titles. And then I can flag that by just highlighting that row of data. And when I do the audit, I bring it to the attention of whoever purchased the audit. Like, hey, here's some pages you may want to look into changing the titles. That's all you have to do, by the way, is just kind of modify the titles to make them more unique. And that eliminates that problem. If that makes sense. So anyway, it's a good question. But there's multiple apps that do this. Again, you can manually determine it. You can go do a crawl using apps like Serpstat, Website Auditor, Screaming Frog, Sitebulb, anything like that. They're going to tell you that. Rank trackers will tell you it. You can do it in Search Console. There's so many different ways you can figure it out, Peter. The volatility tool is another great way to do it. So whatever you have access to, I'm sure you can make it work.